It's like foreign nationals taking over our country. Can you imagine that?
The Philippines belong to the Filipino people and would do anything to protect it. There are numerous revolutions that showed how willing and how ready we are to protect our country.
And just like that, the Philippines also belongs to the local species. But unlike us, they don't have the means to protect themselves from conquerors. So who will?
The Philippines is both a hotspot and a mega biodiversity area, making it a priority for conservation. However, despite, or perhaps because of its richness and usefulness to people, forests still face continuing destructions.
The Philippines is among the countries that are losing their forests fast, ranking fourth in the world's top 10 most threatened forest hotspots.
But our forests are in danger, and this is not only because of our continuous exploitation of our resources, but also because of the introduction of alien species into new habitats. Most of these alien species are introduced to new habitats due to economic reasons.
Alien species include any species that are introduced into a new habitat by human intervention. Usually, they are aggressive or invasive.
One of the major threats to biodiversity, not only in the Philippines, is the introduction of alien species. Over the last 40 years, the rate and risk associated with alien species have increased enormously.
In most countries, the number and proportion of alien species are rising, and their presence has a devastating effect on the natural and endemic species.
As competitors, predators, pathogens, and parasites, alien species have invaded almost every type of native ecosystem and caused hundreds of extinctions. Accordingly, their impacts are immense and sometimes irreversible.
Academician Dr. Jaime Z. Galvestan, who is deeply involved in planting native species of trees all over the country, has urged environmental groups not to plant foreign species of trees because they pose a threat to local plants and to the people as well.
It is common knowledge that introduced species can cause displacement or destruction of indigenous species, pollution of the jitwood, loss of species diversity, disruption of energy and nutrient cycling, and increased production costs as they may require high inputs.
These trees, whether naturalized or localized, are still invasive species. Because of this, our own indigenous, native, and endemic trees and plants are being displaced.
If, for example, a fast-growing tree such as mahogany are planted in a certain area, the slower-growing native trees such as the hamagong will not be able to compete. Eventually, the much slower-growing tree will die, which may then lead to its extinction.
We need to do something.
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 Definitely.